We are doing outside contour lines and inside contour lines. Outside contour lines are when we're just doing the outside lines of the object that we're looking at. So in this particular case, what I'm doing is looking at my hand, and then I'm going to try to draw it as accurately as I can, but only the outside edges. Okay? So here's what happens. I'm going to start at my wrist. I'm going to draw that kind of bone that goes right there on the wrist, and then I have another weird looking bone that kind of comes out there. I don't know if that's because I'm old or what, but be quiet, Brittany. All right.
Explode sound.
We don't need to say that on live camera here. Tell everybody how old I am. Okay, so right now I'm on the fingernail, and then I'm going to bring it in. Okay, now what I'm seeing, and it's hard for you to see unless Bella were to come right back behind and try to put the camera like where my eyes are. Can you see it? I don't know. You're kind of off over to the right, but so, and because of that, you're not going to see the exact same thing I'm seeing, but every time that I hit a new finger, I'm going to follow that new finger. Okay.
That doesn't look like a hand.
Well, not yet. Hang on. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and have this part of it, and I'm going to start switching fingers. Okay. And I got this fingernail.
That's scary.
It's like a werewolf.
Yeah.
Do you want your door shut?
Yes, I probably should do that.
It looks like Mr.
Officer
James
Owens
Bond.
is talking in the library right now.
You're doing it like from side perspective.
Right.
I wish I had talent.
I'm trying to do bad
You-
videoing.
You will have talent after you've practiced for a while and gotten better at it.
Oh, that's
Maybe
why
if
the
I do
short
bad
kids on
videoing,
college.
he won't
And
ask me.
that's how people get good at stuff is they practice it, and all of a sudden, voila.
That way,
Okay,
Dude
so
told me
here's
to
my
do
hand,
good, and I got good.
and this is just the outside contour. Okay, so there's no inside details. Now I do want you to notice though that I put as many of the details, like the little bumps and things, in my hand as I possibly can. What I didn't do is this. I didn't get in a rush and say, oh, well, I'm just going to go ahead and number one, I'm going to make it as easy as possible and just draw my hand like this. Are you still videoing?
That's actually hard.
Okay, good. No, not really, because it's what people end up doing. And then they say, okay, so I'm just going to draw this as quickly as I can, and so I'm just going to go. There, done. Okay. Now, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this?
It looks retarded.
it
okay.
don't look like your hand.
It
Doesn't
looks
look like my
your
hand.
pinky's where your thumb's
Um,
supposed to be.
So
It looks like Mickey Mouse hand.
So remember that, right? So remember that the point of this is to try to observe your hand as closely as possible, get all the wrinkles and bumps and things. So you're gonna go slow, okay? Go slow. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a rush. I don't want to see any bubble fingers or anything like that because I'm gonna immediately know
No
you
Mickey
were not
Mouse.
trying.
Is that
Okay, I'm
one-
gonna give you a 60% for that. Okay, right there. All right. So so take your time. Okay. And then the other thing is there's no inside lines, okay? And I'm trying to use my space up as well as I possibly can, okay? I didn't have an itty bitty hand, you know,
Excuse me?
right here, okay?
Whoa.
I'm not saying you have tiny hands. I'm saying don't draw it itty bitty on your paper, okay? Use up your space. All right, so then that's a hand. All right, then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna have another piece of paper, and then you're going to do one just like that, except now this time you're going to do it with a pair of scissors. And when you get to the edge of the scissors, so let's say I've got my hand like this,
Oh, we did this last year.
okay? And when you get to the
I might have failed though.
when you get to the hand with the scissors, or the scissors part, then you're going to go out here, you know, get the pair of scissors. You're going to bring that back, and then you're going to continue with your hand, you know, slowly trying to get all the details of your hand in there. Now I'm guessing what my hand would
Looks
look
like
like.
somebody's smoking.
Hey,
But-
Miss Teresa's roasting people. Miss Fuller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's calling Miss Littlejohn retired.
Oh,
And with the laughy face.
Are you looking at?
It
at
come
my
across.
All right. So that's why you want to do this. All right. Little Miss Nosy.
She's missing
Okay.
toes. You think she'll fall over?
So here's what I want. So here's what I want you to notice about the scissors. Okay. When we get done with the scissors,
Wait, well,
Okay.
that's not scissors.
so so when you get done with the scissors, guys, here's what. All right, pay attention to here. Some things I want you to notice about the scissors.
They're all set. They're crooked.
Okay, they might be a little crooked. I can guarantee that when you guys do this, it'll probably look very similar. But here's the other thing. So I'm not that worried that they're going to match. Okay. What I'm worried about is that are you trying to get all your details in as much as possible. The other thing is, remember, this is an outside contour drawing. So if I see circles in here, what did that just do?
Gave us an F or a D or a
A
C.
D, right? Because why?
Because, you know, we didn't try.
Because you're not following the instructions,
I would
right?
like to.
Okay, because it's all supposed to be one line. You notice I never picked up my pencil. Okay, so that's the other rule, is that it has to be all one continuous line. You don't pick up your pencil, or if you do, you're going to put it right back where it was.
Yours
and then
wasn't.
you can continue.
You
it
did
was.
one line?
It's all one line. Okay.
Oh.
Now, what do I know if you put your circles in? Number one, it's
You're
not
a
an
failure.
it's not an outside contour.
You
Number
failed.
two, you have multiple lines, so there's another rule that you broke.
Off-centered.
So does that make sense? All right.
Wait, but
Now,
could
go
I
ahead.
come down the middle, like right there, all the way down,
No.
and then go back up?
If it's open,
Oh.
yeah. But if it's not open, don't do
But
it.
let's try to make it look less inappropriate.
I'm not sure.
We were laughing because we
Looks
seen
like
a
a
ball
paper.
sack.
We have this on video.
It's okay.
Uh-huh. All right. So
Till
Upload
Mr.
it.
Prince watches
so ninth graders, try to be mature. Okay.
it. Excuse me.
Not everything you see is a phallic symbol. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, everybody with me?